So you don't want to execute, even if the execution is down like this. But there's a point in this house that never say never. No, I'm saying no.
Guys, at the beginning of this season, we were told not to lose guard. And I feel like these housemates, right? I feel like every single housemate in Biggie's house, they kind of understand the assignment Big Brother has given to them in terms of not losing their guard, because the type of conspiracies and plotting and scheming and, you know, just all of that going on in Biggie's house is a lot. And it's just day 2. It's just day 2. And I'm wondering how things are going to pan out in the long run, because if I'm already like this in day 2, then what's going to happen to me on day 20? I've been at day 30 before we can reach day 70, because I don't really understand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey Betha, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Betha. I'm so glad to have you here. If you're coming across my channel for the very first time, you are most definitely welcome. Please make sure to hit on the subscribe button before you leave. Give this video a thumbs up right now or at the end if you enjoyed watching it. And to all my returning subscribers, thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate you being here, and you guys know how much I love you. Okay, now a lot of people have complained to me, oh Betha, we're not getting notifications. Betha, like, what is going on? YouTube is not recommending your videos to us. What is happening? Guys, I do not know. I really do not know. I feel like YouTube is having some type of, I don't know what it is, but like they're not recommending my videos to a lot of people. So it would be nice to, you know, just tap on the bell icon, right? If you already turned on the notification bell, please turn it off. You know, tap on that bell icon, turn it off, and then turn it back on. And of course, go ahead to click on the all option. There's an option there that says all, you know, and all of that. Just tap on all so that you get notified every single time I make a post. Okay, and just in case that still doesn't work, please make sure to just search my name on YouTube. Okay, search for Betha. You guys already know the name. Search for it, and of course my videos will pop up, and then of course you can enjoy them. Okay, now without wasting any more time, let's just talk about some of the housemates that have carried plotting and scheming on their head. Number 1 on that list for me would be Onyeka. Guys, Onyeka is Chizoba's sister, and both of them are in a pair called Checkers. All right, now these two sisters, when they got into the house, we could already tell that, you know, Chizoba was quite laid back, quite, you know, she keeps to herself a lot more. But then Onyeka is that one person that will talk to this person this minute, talk to the next person this minute. She is practically in everybody's face, and for me, I don't know how the rest of the housemates would perceive it, because again, everybody is just shining teeth, everybody is trying to be accommodating and welcoming, nobody really wants to tell anybody off. So for me, I feel like for now, some of them are just tolerating her, and we can only find out exactly how they feel about her once, you know, Big Brother starts to ask them questions about other housemates, you know, during their diary sessions and all. But for now, everybody's just trying to play it cool. But personally, I feel like Onyeka is all over the place, and don't get me wrong, I do not have a problem with it, because again, Big Brother say no lose guard. So if she needs to roam about, if she needs to be everywhere, you know, for that not to happen, for her not to lose guard, then of course it's a game. There's 100 million to be won, you know. So any which way, after all, she already tell Ebuka at the beginning of the show that she's like water. You know, say any strategy where person want use, she go just copy and use them. She said it that day. In my mind, I was like, you really want to go into Biggie's house to copy strategies, to copy people's, you know, games and replicate it? Like, it didn't make any sense to me. But now I get what she means. Okay, I totally get what she means, because guys, on that night when they were introducing themselves, you know the night now on Sunday night where everybody's talking about themselves, Uncle TJ had taken time to explain to us that, oh, you know, he just wants everybody to be together. He wants them to live as brothers and sisters. I'm like, in Biggie's house, brothers and sisters, could it work? It's not possible, impossible. But anyway, he had said that, and he had also mentioned that, you know, one of the things he really wants to do is, you know, matchmake people and, you know, just make sure people are happy together and all of that. But guys, at this point, now Onyeka go, now be the matchmaker of the house. Onyeka and I want to matchmake every single Tom, Dick, and Harry in Biggie's house, because I don't get it. She will literally go to this person now, hey, do you know that you're a fine girl? Do you know that guys are talking to you? Guys are talking about you? Do you know that there are a lot of people that are drooling over you? She was having a conversation with Cassia this morning. Yes, telling Cassia, you are hot cake, oh, you are fine in the garden, right? Oh, you are fine, oh. Do you know that there are a lot of guys that, like you in this house? Personally, I would have gone for some of them, oh. But me, I've already told myself that I'm not going to fall in love in this house because I know myself. My mother now, before you know it, you will just hear that my mother came here. Onyeka, she was being very dramatic about it. Oh, that's so personally, for her, relationship is a no-go area. But she wants other people to be in a ship somehow. She has done that with Cassia. She has also done that with Victoria. Where she was asking Victoria, who do you like in the house? See, I know that you have your eye on somebody. So who do you like? Tell me. Me too, I like somebody. She will ask you questions, but she will never tell you her own. She will never ever tell you her own. Guys, this girl has literally walked up to several housemates. She even went as far as having this conversation with, the Mbadiwe twins. She has spoken to one personally before. She saw that the thing was not really going her way. She decided, you know what, let me have the conversation with the two. Maybe one of them will see a reason to get into a ship. And those was categorically told her, madam, carry this your ship. You see all these things you are telling us to do. You can implement them, do them for yourself, by yourself, and with yourself. We are not interested. We are not interested. We are just here to play the game, meet people, vibe, and just have a good time. Not necessarily to be in a ship. Guys, let me tell you, everything they said to her did not stop her because she is hell-bent on making sure that she matchmakes people and, people get in a ship and all of that. Now, you would even wonder, like, is it not too early? It's just day 2, guys. That's all we see them. So I don't know. For now, that's the strategy she has come up with because, again, they've told us that if you're not giving us content, they will not give you screen time. So if she needs to talk her way through till the end of the game, so be it. Because you need to bring something to the table for the organizers of the show to give you screen time. Otherwise, nothing for you. Now, another set of people that also connives and, tries to scheme and all of that is the Zinwe pair. Guys, as much as these people do a lot of conniving and planning and plotting, guys, their own is a bit more secretive in the sense that they are not doing it like with everybody. They are not talking to everybody and, just anybody who cares to listen. No. You will just find Chinwe and her man, Zion. Baby. Every corner. Baby. You will see them one corner. Two of them will sit down and they will start plotting. Guys, the latest one they've been talking about now is the fact that, I told you guys in the previous video I made today that there's this whole triangle that's going on between Toby Forge, Cassia, and Kelly Ray. You guys remember Cassia and Kelly Ray are the married couple who came into the house pretending to be best friends, right? And they've been best friends for 5 years according to the husband, right? And I also told you guys in a previous video before that Chinwe had kind of figured out that these two people are most likely a married couple as opposed to them being friends and all of that. She already clocked that and she had told her boyfriend Zion. Now their newest plan is this, they want to figure out how they can get into Kelly Ray's head. They really want to see if he's just besties with Cassia or if there's more to it. So their plan is to find girls that look or somehow share similar body features as Cassia, his partner, his bestie, quote unquote. So they're trying to figure out like who would be in the best position to go for this guy, to sort of, get in his head, maybe seduce him and all of that stuff, just to see how he would react. Because now he's telling us that he's best friends with her. We don't believe him, but, we need to figure it out. And now they pointed out 2 ladies that they think might be good for the job, even though they have not done anything about it. But they have pointed out 2 ladies. Number 1 is Anita. Yes, they feel like Anita has the features, maybe not 100%, but somehow they feel like she fits into that picture. Now another person they pointed out is Victoria. So it's like, what, we're going to send one of these 2 people to go and just go on body with Kelly Ray to see how he reacts. Guys, I really don't know. All this plotting is too much. It's just day 2. It's day 2, but then again, no lose guard. If you snooze, you lose in biggest house, and so nobody is wanting to snooze. Nobody wants to lose guard, so is allowed. Now there was this whole, I don't know if I will call it a misunderstanding or miscommunication, that happened between another triangle As little as it might look, guys, I feel like this thing might, go to the next level in terms of quarrels and all of that. And that's the whole thing between Sean and Wani. Well, let me not say Sean and Wani. It will be a situation between Shatoria and Wani. Right, you guys, I told you earlier in one of my videos that Wani and Sean are kind of close, where I told you guys that they were even talking about their blood groups and all of that, genotype and all of that, right? Cool. They still share a friendship. I told you guys that I didn't think that whole conversation would ruin anything in terms of their friendship and connections, right? And to be honest, nothing has changed. They have still remained, close friends who always are talking to one another. They are pecking each other on the cheek. They are intertwining leg. They are cuddling. They are doing all of that stuff.
I love physical touch. We don't have to be fucking, but I want to cuddle, I want to touch you.
It just be a light touch, it doesn't have to be. Just do it.
Now, when they finished their immunity task yesterday, I think I pointed out earlier that, I did not particularly like the way Sean behaved when Victoria fell. Like, there was really no sign of, concern for like, oh, my partner fell, let me run to help her and that kind of stuff. I didn't really like it. I don't know if it was something he did deliberately, but let's be guided, okay, before people take it out of context. Personally, it's just how I felt, I just felt like he could have, shown more care, like, oh, you fell, sorry, something like that. Because if my partner falls, I want to make sure that my partner is okay, because we are playing the game together. But then that did not particularly happen, and I think I pointed that out, in passing. Now, there was a conversation that Sean had with Victoria in the washing area, and they were just talking about the whole task and all of that. Sean was not particularly pleased, about how Victoria had gone about the whole task. He felt like she didn't put so much energy and all of that. And for her, it's like, you yourself, you're not even showing as much concern as you should. There's just a lot of back and forth between these two people. We could tell clearly that there was a bit of a rift between them. So Sean obviously had issues with Victoria, and vice versa. Victoria also had some issues. Now, Sean had decided to go and speak to some of his friends in the house, Suj and Tofa, and he was talking to them about the whole situation. And guys, bear in mind here that this same Suj guy that, Sean was pouring his heart out to, alongside Tofa, Suj likes Victoria. Yes, Suj is attracted to Victoria, and he has also made that known. But then he just feels like, Victoria's head is somewhere else. But, there's still room for him to push and all of that. So imagine, a guy coming to complain to you about a babe that you really like or that you have an eye for, that type of thing. For me, I felt like it was awkward. But the guy was able to just maintain his composure, maintain his steez, just to listen and all of that. Now, when they shall finish that conversation, obviously, Victoria too was upstairs talking to some housemates about, what had happened, because she had injuries. And again, I did not particularly like how Sean handled it. I don't know if it's something personal or whatever, but he could have done better in terms of that, right? So she herself was complaining to some people upstairs. Now, it was at the time when Sean was sitting down with Wani downstairs, that Tofa had come there to say, oh, look, you are here. They're talking about you upstairs. Victoria is talking about you upstairs to everybody. Now your name that they call for up. Now your name that they call for up. And Wani was like, guy, that was rude. You saw me and him sitting down, we're having a conversation, and you thought it was okay to just come and tell him, oh, go upstairs, they're talking about you, blah, blah, blah. That he's an adult. He has a mind of his own, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, this same Wani girl was now telling TJ, look, I don't have any issues with Victoria, or like, I don't have any issues. Because it was seeming like, she was having this, secret beef with Victoria over Sean. It was looking like, they were dragging Sean. And she's like, no. There's no bad blood there. Me, I don't have any issues with Victoria. Sean is an adult. So it just didn't make sense that, Tofa would just come and say, oh yeah, come, they're talking about you upstairs, so blah, blah, blah. Guys, like, the drama in this house is too much. In just 2 days. And they have their wager task that Big Brother has given to them. Wager task that they are supposed to present on Friday. They sit down there, they talk man talk. They talk man talk. Toyosi too and Damilola, they were in the kitchen also having conversation. Oh, I'm just asking you because if you like him, I can back down. If you like him, I can back down. Damilola was asking Toyosi, do you like the particular guy? If you like the guy, just tell me so I can back down. It's not like me myself, I want to put pressure, but I just want to be sure that you're not, having any feelings for him before I can do anything or say anything to him. And Toyosi was like, no, you can go for him. Oh no, I don't really like him in that way. Oh, blah blah blah. Dami was there saying, oh, you're not sounding convincing enough. You're not convincing enough. But okay, if you say so. I'm like, guys, Hello, can you people take it easy? It's just 2 days. Face your task. Big Brother gave them a wager task. Of course, you know how the week 1 wager usually goes, telling us about yourself. The theme for this week is "This is us," or something in that line. They're basically supposed to talk about themselves as individuals and as a pair, and just what they mean to each other. And then of course, Big Brother told them they could do it in form of poetry, drama, dance, comedy, whatever way you want to showcase that, make sure to do it. Big Brother also gave them a DIY task as well. All of that would happen on Friday by 8 p.m. And for me, I feel like there's just a few pairs that are beginning to practice towards this. I do not know if the rest practice at night or whatever, but I've just seen the Zinwe pair rehearsing and just planning on how they will go about it. They were having that conversation at the lounge. So I don't know, I feel like they should just focus on the task. Focus on the wager. I know that they need to give us other content, but can you people just focus? Because they have almost exhausted the food stuff in the house. It's just 2 days. They don't almost finish everything where Big Brother bring for them. Now imagine them losing the wager. Anyway, not be me and them hunger go catch. Okay, so yeah, let me know, guys. Have you guys been following the story? What do you think about this whole Shatoria situation? Because I know that some people have come to my DMs to say, "Oh, Betha, didn't you see the news that's trending that Victoria and Sean, they dated when they were outside, that they're exes and all of that, that she cheated." In fact, the story is that she cheated on Sean, with a guy. That guy that she cheated with, she's still dating the guy and all of that. Now, the question I keep asking myself is, why would I agree to come on a show with my ex? Like, what are they fine? So I really don't know how true that story is, to be honest. I'm not validating it. I'm not buying it. But, whatever the case, guys, let me know. What do you think? Do you think that they're actually exes? Do you have proof? Do you know them before now? And just let me know what you think about this whole situation in the house. Onyeka, do you think Onyeka is doing too much? Just let me know what all your thoughts are in the comment section. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Like I said earlier, subscribe if you haven't done that already. Share this video with your friends and your family. Let them know that they can get correct gist here about the show. And of course, I would see you guys on the next one. Okay, bye.